Okay, Manor Lords. So Manor Lords is basically a survival game and is sort of like Hearts of Iron 4. Um, so basically what you do is you build your own village and you have to conquer other sort of like areas and stuff, and you have to fight people. So pretty something, I would say something I was looking for a long time. Now I just want to basically show you before you buy this game, so you may not like it, and especially if you buy it off another website rather than Steam, you might not be able to refund it. Now if you want to buy this game and refund it, you get up to, if you play less than 2 hours and you don't have it longer than 2 weeks, you are basically eligible for a full refund from Steam. Right? So basically Manor Lords, as I said, it's a survival game, and I would say it's a I've played it for an hour, maybe 2 hours. It's a very good game. As I said, this is the game I was looking for ages, right? Because other games like, I think Age of Empires wasn't really my style, and this game is very, I would say, addictive. I wanted to keep playing, but I was like, no, I need to do something. I can't just keep playing this game, right? So basically, if you just press new game, what you can do is select your own sort of leader, and you can select your own sort of faction. Now, what I will basically do is I'm just gonna skip this, and as you can see, you can set basically your own difficulty. And the sort of one good thing about this game is that you can get a lot of basically settings, right? So end goals, so basically how, like, if you want to keep playing the game, or do you want to basically to end as soon as you sort of win the game, how hard the bots or the AI you want to be, raiders, so you get raiders, so you need to defend, bandit camps, you get seasons, starting supplies, armament delivery, residential requirements, and approval and stuff. Approval is actually pretty, it's basically how good sort of a leader you are, and it's very important in growing your village. So I'm just going to start as a Rise to Prosperity. It changes a bit the settings, but that's okay. Begin. You can also make your own settings, up to you. I'm just using anything just to show you guys. I'm not going to actually play the game. So as you can see, we basically start... I don't want this message. So basically we start with a small village. We get 5 sort of families, and let's just call them workers. So we have workers. And basically to expand, you need to grow your, obviously, village. By doing so, you just basically need to be a good leader, and you need to survive the first 2 years in game. So about half an hour in game, you need to survive, and then keep expanding. After an hour, you should have a village, and you should be ready sort of to get ready for an attack, or get ready to produce weapons and stuff. Now, this game is in basically early access, very early development, right? Even though this game has been in basic development for 7 years, it's still, it looks good. I'm happy with how the game is. The graphics are good, as you can see, pretty detailed. We don't have, sort of, like, as you can see, the trees have pretty high detail. Now, obviously, we're not talking RTX detail, but I'm absolutely fine with the graphics. Let me just check my settings. Graphics. I have graphics on Ultra. Maybe that's the reason why my graphics are so good. But technically, as you can see, let me just change to unlimited. I never know that. So basically, as you can see, the graphics on Ultra, that's how they look. That's sort of what you can expect from your side if your PC is sort of high-end. I don't have the highest PC. I don't have RTX, but I still have pretty good PC that can run 99% of the games, right? And I can run Cyberpunk 2077 pretty well, which means that's a good PC, right? Anyways, so basically, as you can see, the top toolbar shows you all the resources, population, sort of the most important stuff. Sort of one important sort of, or maybe sort of comparison is we can compare this game to City Skylines, but this is like 1500s, right, where you just sort of are developing the civilization, maybe not even 1500s, basically Stone Age, right? You basically need to develop everything by yourself, and it's fun, right? So as you can see on the right corner, you get resources in your village, and you get the demands of your people or of your village, right? I need to expand. On the bottom you get the speed up time, nothing interesting, and you also get the construction roads. Roads are, I don't know what they do. I don't think they do anything yet, because as I said, the game is still in early access. But what you also get is construction. So basically one of the most important basically menus. Also, I think hopefully they will allow mods in this game, because mods I think would change, like they change city skylines. They also changed the game completely, and they gave you basically sort of additional content. Mining. Mining is important. You sort of need to watch your placement, because if you want basically, for example, let's go to an iron mine, as you can, well, I think I have one here. So basically to mine like stone, you don't have to place it directly, but for example, there's some nodes. I don't think I'm allowed to. Yeah, so basically for iron, for example, if you want to mine iron, you have to place it directly on the iron, right? So you need to be careful of the placement. And we have auto logistics, so basically that's not very interesting. Residential is very right. So if I place something, you also need to upgrade it, and you get levels, and along with the levels you get extra benefits. The basically the families pay taxes. You also can make them produce stuff, so you can say, okay, you produce me weapons and stuff. Farming, so farming, like you can build your own farms, and you basically, I don't know how it works exactly yet, but basically what you can do is build your own farms, and you can have people work on them. And the thing is, also one more realistic feature they added is rotation, crop rotation. So for basically fertility and stuff, I'm not a farmer, I don't know exactly, but you need to rotate the crops and stuff to get the highest crop production or the highest fertility. You can also build your own pastures for basically sheep and stuff, for I think chicken, horses and stuff like that. I don't know exactly, because I haven't exactly, as I said, I only played this game for an hour, so I haven't experienced everything yet. I'm just sort of telling you what I have learned for the hour. Windmill, you also can produce flour and bread, so like normal survival stuff. Bloomery, so you can basically, this is industry, so you get all the production here, so you can produce iron, clothing, stuff like that. Malt. I think malt is for beer, if I'm not wrong. Workshops, trading is for, usually that's for basically, you can trade livestock, so you can import, export animals if you breed them. And what you can also do is trading outpost. I think that's what's trading outpost. I think this is between your, I'm not really sure how this works exactly, right? I don't think I even have this. And we also have administration. So administration is basically the basically this building allows you to build your own actual village. This sort of unlocks more content in the game, but as I said, it'll take you about an hour to get this. That's how long it took me. Cosmetics, and that's just some, they haven't really added a lot, as you can see. Just erased. Maybe they'll add the trees and stuff, maybe some decoration in the future. So as you can see, this is my level. I've got 26 families, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 26 families. Yes, I was correct. 26 families. And as you can see, I've grew the village a bit. It's not the most prettiest, because I don't really look at the placement. I just build and build and build. I'm going to show you sort of from my... So as you can see, there's clay to collect. There's also deposits. Now, one thing I like about this game is basically the resources are not unlimited. Basically, they're seasonal, which means they only grow in certain seasons. So in summer, for example, this is berries. So they only grow in summer. And also one important feature is that basically animals, they take time to breed, right? So, for example, if you were to... they take a bit of time, right? Because if you kill them all, I guess if it goes to 0, which means you kill all of the animals, they cannot reproduce. I guess you've killed your resources, right? You've killed your animals, and you might have to go to another region to get, right? So, which is, I would say, is pretty realistic, and I would say a nice detail. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add a lot more content. Now, this is, as I said, this is early access, right? So we're not even talking beta, alpha, if I'm not wrong. This is like this isn't even a 1.0, right? We're talking 0.7, which means this game, as I said, is in early access. So I'm actually pretty excited now. Hope they don't kill them all. Hopefully. So as I said, this game is in early access. So if sort of you have a lot of content for now, so think about it when the game actually becomes what is this? Oh, trade point. That's nice. How can I get here? So as you can see, there's some trade points. I don't know, work in progress. Okay, right. I just noticed it says WPI, work in progress. That's what it stands for, right? So basically, as you can see, they're adding more content as we go along. I'm pretty excited to see the more updates and stuff. I'm not sure how you expand yet. I think you need to build an army or something, and then you should be able to expand. As you can see, oh, there you go. This is how you claim. So if you scroll like high up all the way back, you can claim with King's Favor or claim with Influence. Now, Influence is something I only just unlocked. Where's the... There we go. So this is the Manor. I don't know what it's a stupid name, Manor, but whatever. What allows you to do is basically the Influence. Can I see the Influence? Oh, this is my Influence. Okay. As you can see, this is my Influence. I only have 340. But if I was to have 1,000, I could claim another sort of level. I hope you can go and raid other levels, like other cities, or like, sorry, villages and stuff. Villages and stuff. I hope you can, because that will be a very good sort of thing to add. So so just a quick review now. This is, as I said, there's not a lot for me to review. I'm just gonna end this video here. I'm gonna be making a lot of videos about this game because it just came out, and I think has a very good probability of becoming a popular game if the developers listen to the players, and the developers also manage to sort of not let this game flop like